All right, we back. All right, we back on MenRmen. We want to jump in.
What else on your mind, Dominic? What's boiling you up, man?
I want to.
What's getting you hot, brother? What's getting you hot?
Hey man, I like to think of myself as a good man. I ain't gonna lie.
That's good. You a king, bro. We all kings. We should.
You know, so I'm on here. You know, I'm speaking for us.
Right.
So
right.
You know, and there's some other stuff we need to get to.
Yeah.
You know, because there's some shit that I don't like that I'm just not apologetic about.
Right. And
I'm very unapologetic about it, and I just feel this way. And some people ain't gonna like it.
What's one of them things? What's on your mind?
Let's just get to it. I don't have the prettiest feet in the world. You know?
Right out the gate, yeah.
Now, my wife deals with some shit that I wouldn't deal with.
Right.
I'm just saying.
And most men don't have pretty feet. Let it be known. Because we don't go to the nail shop like that. So
but I would just admit it.
Right.
You know, my feet may be. You actually, we played football together.
Right. So we know Donovan was definitely in the locker room for the feet, but it was who else had jacked up feet? Somebody else had jacked up feet.
A lot of people have.
A lot of people, bro. That's what I'm saying. Think about it. A lot of people had some.
But okay, I'm not dealing with that. As I don't want my women to have ugly feet.
Yeah.
You know, I would not deal with that.
Me too.
Would you deal with that?
Man, I'm gonna just speak my truth. I'm a huge feet guy. I'm not sucking on toes or anything like that, but I would like my lady to have nice feet, or I like my lady to have nice feet for sure, 100%.
You know, so
but
people gonna call us hypocrites on that one.
They are, and our feet. I mean, but the thing is, fellas, we got to change the image as well. You know, it's okay to go to the nail shop, maybe once every 2 months or once in a month and a half. Just get touched up, bro. It's a double standard.
Though.
It is a double standard. That's why I said
it is expensive. You know,
that's why I said
because you got to get your lady right.
That is true.
You know, so doubling up, it can hit you. You know, that's about 100.
Yeah,
then she gonna want to go out to eat. So let us make. I feel like she should let us make it. As long as I'm washing my, I'm clean. Yeah. My feet may look like I played football for 15 years because I did. You know what I'm saying? So
what if y'all in the bed? Y'all watching the movie or something. She might want to rub her feet on her, and she might want to feel yours. And you come and she, you just scratched up her whole leg just because,
I'll rub some lotion on it, put some alcohol on there.
So you willing to?
That's a love wound.
Okay,
That's a love wound.
Right.
That happens throughout a relationship.
Yeah.
A couple scratches every now and then happens.
Most
have you ever had a guy scratched on your back?
I have.
It's a love wound, So we took that L. They got to take the L with the feet. I'm sorry, but you can't have ugly feet.
You cannot have
it because I ain't dealing with it.
You at least gotta go. I'm like
men should have to deal with that.
Every two, because it's higher standard of women, of course. They brought up doing it, so yeah. But you gotta get
about your feet. I ain't saying you gotta wear makeup.
You gotta get your hair cut too, though.
Of course,
you gotta get.
We gotta stay trimmed up.
Fellas want to come out, man. I'm gonna grow it out, man. If you gonna grow it out, I'm all for growing it out. But at least get an edge.
I did.
At least get an edge.
I tried to do that. I tried, and I was getting. My hair wasn't growing the way it was supposed to.
But
she started throwing hints out there where you gonna get it. Are you trying to grow your hair out?
Right.
But
before it grow out, you reach that part where it don't grow for a little bit, and you be like,
that's
man,
what I was trying to push it.
I'm gonna cut it.
I was trying to get through that phase, but unfortunately.
But you at least got to get an edge. At least get your line on your beard, maybe, or something, man. You can't just go full J. Cole. J. Cole. I mean, you're right. Why not? It's you free to do whatever you want. But
we're just talking about conforming.
But we talking about double standard at the same time. If your girl comes and she's talking about,
trimmed though. I was actually, paying $15 for a motherfucker to.
Yeah, just the line.
You know what I'm saying? I was going through that struggle.
Speaking of barbers, when we gonna go down on the price, bro? I'm sorry. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw. When we gonna go down? I remember going to the barber college paying $3 for a haircut. $5 if you was really cold. If you was really cold, you paid $5. I know you remember that. We up to $25 $25 on the cut.
And don't want to cut no price.
Then won't even give you nothing if you a faithful customer. Like, man, I come every 2 weeks. Like, I'm here because I need it. Come on, man.
And they know you need it, so they gonna tax you.
Yeah.
I thought I found a deal. I found a nigga who just chopped me up
for 20.
For 25.
Oh yeah. See,
I thought I had it. To be honest, that's why I said it is because everybody else charging you 35 now for a cut.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? So back on the thing. What is there something that you feel
my double standards is you know,
what you unapologetic about?
I'm unapologetic for my ladies getting to the bag as well. If the man got to go out and hustle, especially okay, now if we talking about you have kids, you at home, you a stay-at-home mom, and you dedicated to that life, then you've already made
you
that.
Still got your bag is making sure
the kids is right. Exactly.
Right.
So your bag is a little bit different, but for those in a relationship and you dating and you may be boyfriend, girlfriend, or married for a little bit, ladies, you know, if the man got to get to it and make money, why would you be okay with just making, you know, $10 an hour or whatever? I'm not shitting on $10 an hour, but I'm just saying, wouldn't you want to make the most you can, just like you want your man to? At the same time, like even if you a nurse, a bartender, a fucking kindergarten teacher, whatever, wouldn't you want to maximize that bag? Just like if your husband is a delivery man, a lawyer, an engineer, anything, you want him to get to the bag?
Yeah.
Y'all, 2 incomes is always better than one. Don't let anybody lie to you.
Yeah. Now it may be a relationship where they two lazy motherfuckers too.
That is true.
So
if you're dealing with that, then
sorry,
y'all
chose the wrong one. But a normal relationship, you should have two people both trying to be the best.
Aren't y'all saving for kids and stuff like the house and all that? Wouldn't you want to make them, you know what I'm saying, more money to help reach that goal a little bit quicker? I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not.
So you saying what you saying is if you get with somebody who's not that hustler,
right?
Who's not gonna grind.
I'm gonna try to instill it in them. Like I'm gonna put it in the perspective of just think about it. At least you owe it to yourself to say, if I'm gonna be a nurse, like I said, a bartender, work at a gas station, whatever, you owe it to yourself to make the most you can, even in that spot. Yeah. Even if you like, well, you know what, I'm gonna be a key holder, or I'm gonna be the head engineer, I'm gonna be the, you know, top designer. You a designer, but be the top designer so you can maximize that bag. You telling your husband, come on, let's go get it. The man should be able to push his girl too at the same time, and it not be a dispute. You know what I mean? Like,
so she gotta do it.
She gotta be
and don't give it too much time either. This is something you may not be able to instill that in everybody. Some people just complacent.
That is true.
You know, so it's kind of up to you though.
Yeah.
It got to be up to you and how you feel. You know.
After a while, if she's still not doing it, that's a choice you have to make.
Yeah.
You know, do you want to move on? Do you want to just you chase it and she just kind of do what she do? That's a choice you got to make. But man, I'm all about being happy, bro. I'm all about being happy. I'm all about, even if I'm like not the best person in the world. Everybody's something. Like you still can be the best at what you at. We not, you know what I'm saying? We not like CEOs yet or stuff like that, but we could be the best at where we at right now.
So, another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Pubic hair. Ooh. Hair, in general.
Hairy.
I don't like, I don't like hair like that.
Yeah.
On my woman.
Right.
You know, so that's something that is, you know, am I shaving every day? No. You know?
But you know what? It's a lot of more. It must be more men that shaving their, you know, pubes or whatever now because they got the little razor that's like for shaving.
Yeah, that. Black skin though. I don't do good with razors.
That's true.
You know, so
it's true.
That's something that I don't necessarily. You know, I don't want my women to be all hairy and I don't like all that. You know. Shave, please, you know, and now this is gonna sound a certain way, but I didn't have to, you know, that's the woman I decided to be with. I didn't have to tell you to do anything. That's just who I decided to be with. But I know I wouldn't like it if she was hairy. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that.
Man, look.
You know, you sound like you disagree. I understand.
No.
You ain't gotta agree with me, dude.
No, bro. I'm 100. Like, I don't even have that much. I never shaved my arms before. I don't have that much hair myself, so I agree with you.
Would you?
I mean, it depends what part we talking about.
It's not a huge deal to you.
No, it is. If your coochie hairy like that, I can't do it. I'm gonna just be 100%. Now, if we talking about your legs as well, and now we talking about, you know how people have that. What's this right here? Or the little.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the hair.
Just extra hair.
I know, like my mama used to be like, line me up back here, right here. So that's why I'm going there. Like, if you got that, like,
it's too much. Like that's how do you?
Yeah, right, and that is so. But nah, if you just got, you know, intolerable amount of hair, nah, I couldn't do it.
Can't do it.
I couldn't do it, man. But
now, are you hairy? Do you always shave?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not that hairy as just a male myself right now. Even my arms right here.
Yeah.
I don't even. Do black men get hairy? Like, I'm looking at your arms. Like, do black dudes get hairy above the elbow?
No, but not all black men shave their pubic hair though.
That's true.
But we, you know, so yeah. I understand that may sound like you know, but.
Because a chick may not want to, like, you trying to get her to go down and so you're like, baby,
that's
come on.
just me. You know, that's the thing about men. We're not going to put ourselves in a relationship that we don't like. Like,
yeah.
And then try to change you then. Nah. You saw my feet before.
Yeah. You already knew what I was coming with.
You knew my feet wasn't, you know, I'm not a foot model. You saw that before.
Yeah. So you can't expect me to just magically go to the nail shop one day.
And just boom.
Yeah, now I'm going to change. Like, nah, that's not something you was in. That's right.
You know, women want to get you into a relationship and then talk about some, you know, some shit.
Let me ask you this, though, or let me tell you this. At the same time, some people get with you and expect you to grow at some point, too, though. Like,
how is that growing?
It's not bad. It's my feet. What you talking about? But something like, maybe if, like, you wasn't into working out, and then they like, you know what? Like, if a dude get with a chick, or if a guy get with a girl, and they like, I think I said both dude and girl. But yeah, anyways, you get with somebody, and they may be overweight or something, and you like, you know what? I think they'll get it. If you a fit person, like you fit, and you know what I'm saying, you get with somebody, not you personally, but somebody fit, get with somebody that's like, they might work out just because
Are they in health, like bad health type weight, or are they just a little chubby?
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you got with this individual while they were chubby, a little chubby or whatever it was, don't be trying to, you know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to.
Just tell her. Right?
I did that before, and I realized that's not right. You know what I'm saying? You don't try to change somebody. No, why you getting in a relationship with them?
That's your fault.
Now, if they was out of shape, like if they was obese in a way where it's health, that's a reason. You want them to be as alive as long as you can. Yeah. You know, I understand that. But don't be trying to, because she ain't perfect, you want to make her perfect. Or he ain't perfect, you want to make him perfect. No.
Yeah. That's true, man. And we
money.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's talk about money. What, you know, so how do you feel about your woman and money?
I feel like she should be chasing the bag, bro. Because she, of course, around the age I am, so I feel like she should be chasing the bag, and I feel
does somebody have to make a certain amount of money? It's 2020, you know.
Right. I wouldn't say a certain amount of money
when you first talk to him.
But here's the thing. I feel like that person should have a sense of how money, you know, works and how to save money. Because there's people that don't make six figures, but they can save some money. You know what I mean? Or they can make their $60,000, $70,000.
So am I wrong if I say I'm 28? If I'm single, I'm 28. I approach you. And I approach this girl I like. She's working at CVS, making $8 an hour as a cashier, and I'm 28. Am I wrong for not, you know, I'm moving along? Like, that's not where I'm at. Like,
are you wrong for not talking to her? Nah.
I'm basically saying she's not in her life. If I do that, if I'm a man and I do that.
And you do that. Are you wrong? Yes. But is that your prerogative and is that your what you look for? That's up to you. It's all up to the person. What you tell me the last of it? It's a case sensitive subject. It depends on the case. Case by case. There we go. We're gonna stamp that by the case. It's a case by case. Because let's be honest, like we was talking about, just by politics, women, may not get paid as much as a man, even in the same position. So she could be doing the same thing you doing, but still make less anyway. Would that offend you? That's kind of the same thing almost. But nah, if she work at CVS, if she got a good head on the shoulder, because think about it, bro, it's somebody mama.
Right. It could be, we can call it case by case, but there has to be a story. If you 28, 29, 30, you working at CVS, there better be a pretty good story that's behind this for me. It's going to tell me something about you if this is where you just, happen to lead to. Now, that's because I'm not going to apologize about it. I do feel like you should progress from working at CVS at some point in time in your life. So if the conversation with you, if we first meet and you tell me this and your conversation is this is kind of where I want to be for the rest of my life, and that's what you're saying, then I'm gonna think some type of way about that. Now, if you said, "No, this is what happened at my other job. I'm on here just to get back on my feet, and then I have my plans of doing this."
That's different. Yeah, you're right. Okay. You're right. That's different. But if you,
if just flip it then. If I'm at McDonald's, and I meet a chick and we have a conversation, and my story is, nah, shit, I've been working at McDonald's for about 4 years. I'm all right. You see, I got my own spot.
That's what I was gonna say though. What if
they start paying managers around $13, $14, and I figure I can live off that. I'm good.
Yeah. Nah, I could.
You think I'm gonna get mad because she don't take me serious? I'm just being real.
But you did say it depends on what they tell you. If that person was telling you like, I'm working at McDonald's so I can own my own McDonald's, then that's different from like, I'm just good working the fries. I'm good on fries right now. I'm making my 13. I'm good with the 13.
Is your mind on progressing?
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, if you can't at least see down, like, if you're going to work at McDonald's, why not make the most you can make at McDonald's? Be the manager or, be the head cook or whatever. I don't know what the position is, but if you don't see that progression, then I can't do it, man. I can't do it because I think I've seen too many people be content and just settle with like, I'm going to be good with, I'm going to be good where I'm at. Like I make 70, 80. I'm
a little bit. It's okay to think, some people don't want to switch jobs every year. I get that.
Right.
But I just like somebody with a mindset of I want to improve. I want to get better. I want to keep, elevating this shit.
And even from that, like, if you okay with where you at and you don't want to switch jobs every 3 years, there's other ways to do it, like investing, stuff like that. We all been kind of shamed off of it, but, like, other people out here live off of just investing. I met a dude, like, he literally invests all day. He don't get up and go nowhere. He just get up and trade, got a house, everything, kids, you know what I mean? Well off, like, it's more than just what you, yeah, bless you. It's more than just your 9 to 5. Bless you. It's more than just your 9 to 5. You can let your money work for you instead of buying cheeseburgers and stuff like that. I'm just saying, that's what we should cover, bro. We should do a challenge ourselves for just like investing and putting it online and seeing the growth and just showing people that we don't know what we're doing, but we made $5 or something. You know what I mean? Just something to get people out the perspective of like, man, it takes so much to invest. Like, what you got to download? What you got to... Man, I heard you got to do... Like, no, you don't. You really don't. All you got to do is download the app nowadays and just put your bank on there, with the dollars over here, buy some shares, and then you good.
Stick with it.
Exactly, and stick with it.
We gonna do that.
We should do something like that, or even just saving.
Last thing, though. A few weeks ago, we did an episode and you said we did something. If your girl cheats on you, would you take her back? You said no. You said no.
Yep.
You don't take her back. Now, on this topic, that's something that you wouldn't deal with, but you would expect your woman, if you cheat on her, in the past, you said that you expected them to take you back.
100%.
Why is that? Let's just go back to it and tell the people again why you feel like that. Because I don't agree with that.
You don't?
No, I told you I don't agree with that. But tell the people why you...
Look, I'm going to tell you why. Because maybe I made a mistake in that certain situation, and I realized that, man, look, this person was really good. Maybe I really did make a mistake, so I wanted them back. Like, I genuinely wanted them back in my life. Like, you know, baby, take me back. I'm sorry. I'm calling them, 50 times. I'm texting you like, baby, please, baby. Yeah, because I may have felt that at that time, but is that with everybody? Like, nah. Because there's been people that I may have, like, quote unquote, done wrong, and it's just like, all right, man.
But, hold on.
Even if your girl broke up with you, maybe not you cheating, and you just got broke up with, like, Donovan, you didn't give me nothing for my birthday, so I'm gonna break up with you. And you felt bad, and you felt wrong. You was like, you know what? I was wrong.
Yeah.
I should have got you something on your birthday, like.
But we ain't gonna,
but
we not. That's
not
weak.
the same
That's
thing.
a weak way to break up anyway.
Birthday was probably a bad example.
I'm talking about you really messed up.
Right.
And you come trying to get her back. Yeah. You gonna expect her to give you another shot. But if she mess up sleeping with your friend, you find out it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
No,
and we barely even talking. That's what you said.
Hold on, did we say she slept with the friend last time?
I ain't get an example, but it's the same thing. But I'm saying though,
okay.
if y'all break up, and it's your fault, you gonna expect her. But if something she do cause y'all to break up, you ain't giving no shot.
Well, hold on. Okay, look. I said what I said in the episode, but if, like I said, if it's something with, like, I messed up and I want her back, then I'm gonna be any dude, and I'm sure there's been plenty of females in that situation where they like, man, I really messed up. I really like them. I love them. Like, I want them back. Baby, take me back. Everybody been there.
Okay, so don't apologize. So I'm saying this. You don't apologize about that because you don't. That's a.
But I will
standard now.
I will say I'm not a double standard, because if I found out that my chick may have done something like that, like sleep with my partner or something like that, or my homeboy, or done something that I feel is a little bit like
cheated on.
I'm okay with not
cheated on you in any way.
I'm not taking it back.
Okay.
I'm not taking it back. I'm okay. I'm 100% okay with just closing the door, because, man, I'm a Sagittarius, so I can lag on stuff. I can linger on it for forever. So if I don't close it, I can think about it I know me, so I'm like, nah, I just gotta close it. Like, if we rekindle,
gotta be you, but
you know what I'm saying? Even if we rekindle the flame, or we end up back together or something like that, but if we stop, I gotta close it, because knowing me, I'll just be like,
I'm a case by case guy,
Right, but
I'm a case by case guy.
It's a case by case.
I gotta know who I'm dealing with. I gotta know who I'm dealing with, but.
And that's why I said it depends on if I really realized that I messed up, and she was a good girl in my case. I'm a male, of course. So if I realized, like, man, she was really down for me, like, damn, I messed up, like, I gotta get her back. Of course, I'm gonna hit her up, like, take me back. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, I messed up. I'm so sorry. I never do it again. Whatever the case may be.
You said if you didn't feel that way about her, you was doing whatever you was doing on purpose.
If I realized after me doing whatever, if I realized she really wasn't, about anything, I'm not gonna apologize. I'm gonna keep it moving. Like, oh well, I mean, I found out you slept with my homeboy, so it's like, oh well, you really wasn't about it anyway, or something, or, I found out that you was lying to me about where you work or something stupid. I don't know.
I mean, hey.
Then of course I'll be like, nah, I'm good.
You gotta stick with you. You gotta be yourself.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's
you
what this whole. That's all we talk about. And a lot of people won't really you know, women may not agree with it. You know, they got they, you know, women got the way they feel. But I think the perception has always been, you know, man gotta do right.
Yeah.
Man gotta do this. Man gotta do that. There's a lot of good men out there that don't need to change. You know,
they just so happen to like cheaper food than you like. That's okay.
You know,
that don't make them a bad dude because they like Olive Garden instead of some expensive ass Italian restaurant.
They may like chilling with their friends a little more than you like chilling with your friends.
That's okay.
They don't gotta change.
That's okay. That's okay. And but me personally, I think you should have that relationship where you have a relationship outside of your, you know, your real girl, like with your homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be able to like do what we doing right now, even have a podcast or whatever.
It's healthy.
Or just hang out and just chill. Like an hour of my time, I can't even hang out for an hour with my homeboy. Like, we got 24 hours in a day. I live with you. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. I talk to you all day.
I've been in that situation before when I was younger, thinking that I needed to be a certain way because one chick was giving me all this, you know, stressing me out about little, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because don't do it. You know, be yourself. If you really feel like what you're doing is not bad, it's not doing anything to her. If you really feel like what you're doing, if you really feel like the way you are is not bad, stick to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let this whole perception that all men ain't shit
just lead you to doing bad because you got that perception like, well, men bad.
Or change you. That was my whole thing. Yeah. Like, men want to change their whole way just because they think that this is what she wants. She doesn't want me to go out but one time a month.
Yeah.
You know, she doesn't want that. That's just that's gonna make her mad. She may leave me. You know,
but if she met you going out, then of course you gonna want to go out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, be who you are.
If you the type of dude to go out, be who you are. I necessarily, you know, I don't like going out, bro. I guess because I went out.
Oh, we getting old now.
Yeah, it's just like, why?
What are we looking at?
Maybe not necessarily why, but okay. For example, you talking about men ain't shit, females, or even fellas. If you know that if you just got a chick from the club, we had this discussion. Can you find love in the club? If you have been to the club multiple times and you have went home with somebody, male or female, whatever, and the relationship didn't work, and you talking about niggas ain't shit or females ain't shit, stop going to the club looking for a female or a male. If that's where you've been and it ain't worked this long.
Yeah, but what my point was is that it can happen.
Right.
It can be that, like, that first time don't mean just because y'all meet at the club does not mean just because y'all have been having a couple drinks does not mean that relationship can't evolve into something more than a one night stand.
Right.
You know, you said you felt like
I feel like you know what it is.
So what I remember
this
discussion.
I feel like
my whole thing is every time a man approaches a woman, they are approaching with one thing. The first thing on their mind is this chick bad. She bad. I wanna.
Oh yeah, they already looked her up and
lust.
down. Yeah, lust.
You was talking, you know. So my whole thing is I don't care if you in a club, a bar, a bar mitzvah, if you at the library, or if you in what did you say? The facial cleanse line, the fucking wall.
Target.
Walmart,
whatever.
You know what I'm saying? The first thing in his mind is gonna be the same. Now, whatever evolves from that. It don't matter. That's all we thinking at the first time. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I'm trying to smash. Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah, I'm trying to smash. That's
don't
true.
matter.
That's true.
Or if they hit you up on social media, it's the same thing. What you think they attracted to? What made them hit you up?
Your pictures, or your booty, or your abs, or whatever it is, fellas, whatever. I mean, something. But man, this how long we at? Good. It's been a good episode, man. Just letting, telling the fellas, like, of course you still have, you a man, you know it. You paying the bills, and you can't go outside and smoke you a cigarette or whatever you want to do.
Come on, man. If you were smoking cigarettes when y'all got together, smoke your cigarette.
That's what you do. That's what you do. Now,
what are gonna get in the relationship?
In the house, smoking in the house, that might be a little bit different, fellas. I ain't gonna lie.
Now look, if you went to dude's house after a month of talking to her and it smelled like cigarette smoke,
okay,
and you went over there again, and then 3 months later y'all got together, don't be trying to change up the man's house.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, come on,
Okay.
man, don't be trying. Stop trying to change men after the fact. You already decided that this is who you want to be with.
And you knew it.
Don't talk about some, nah, this is who I want to be with, but I'm going to make sure he get these next 3 things done on my list. No. Because then 5 months later, y'all going to be talking about he ain't shit. Yeah. He the same dude he was when y'all first got together.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
This ain't...
Ladies as well. What the ladies need to do, we're going to end it with that. What the ladies need to do, and also maybe even not even, because we want to, it is Men-Rmen, but we want to speak to everybody. Of course, we address the men first.
I'll give women advice.
Yeah, just to give them something.
women advice.
Just to give them something.
Keep your standards up. Keep your standards up, and you wouldn't have to keep worrying about changing a motherfucker.
Yeah. If you wouldn't accept him smoking in the beginning, you wouldn't be going through this at the end.
Keep your standards up. Okay. You know, don't try to change a dude after the fact.
Yeah.
If when you first got with him, he was quiet, and you 1 year later he's still quiet.
That nigga,
sorry,
that's him.
He don't want to talk.
Yeah, that's him.
If he didn't like your friends when you first started talking, if he said I don't like her, her vibe is different.
Let's
and
talk
then
about the
6 months later,
yeah,
you still mad that he don't like. Now you want to bring it up to him. He said he didn't like the bitch.
Why would you? Yeah.
You know, but don't change. Don't be trying to. Now you 3 years in and you still trying to change him. He's not changing. That's him. Men don't change.
Yeah, 100%.
We don't change.
People don't change. I say people don't change.
Men may, if they change, they go from cheating to not cheating.
Yeah.
You know, men ain't gonna go from lazy to being not lazy. If his ass was lazy at 23, he gonna be lazy at 28.
In some way. May not be work or whatever. It's gonna show on the back end somewhere. You're right. Yeah.
You know, so that's my advice to women. Keep your standards up. If your standards was my man has to have a job, his own place, and blah blah blah, by the age of whatever, and you 28 and he ain't got that, don't change. Keep your standards. Whatever it is, whatever your standards is. If your standards is all he has to do is have a good job, or all he has to do is be ambitious, or whatever it is, you know, keep your standards up. Don't lower your standards, and then we ain't got to deal with the
men ain't shit.
Men ain't shit.
Yeah.
We ain't got to deal with that.
Well, of course, it's been another episode. It's been a good topic, good juicy information for people out there, mainly my men out there, and conforming to our ladies. Of course, you still want to respect your lady. That's a difference. It's a difference in what
if he was going to the strip club.
Yeah, we talking about it's still a respect in everything that we're talking about.
Don't go to the strip club.
No. Yeah, it's still a respect in everything that we're talking about. But definitely, you don't have to conform to something if that's not truly you. Be yourself. That's what we're saying. Be yourself. So if you maybe want to get out and be a runner or whatever, and she against it, like, look, go run for yourself, man. Do what you want to do for yourself, because at the end of the day, you're gonna make a bad choice, and you're gonna blame it on her anyways.
I mean, I feel like if you realize you made a mistake, just admit that you made a mistake and move on. Exactly. We all made mistakes. We've all chosen somebody that wasn't the right one.
And they were, yeah.
We gotta be like old enough now, respectful enough to just admit it now and just move on. Now, maybe I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been dating in a long time, but I know I did a lot of dirt. In my day. And I know I could have handled shit a lot different. And I'm still seeing, as I get older, I'm still seeing certain things. And I feel like men need to know. Everybody kind of need to know. If you ain't got the right person, move on. But you ain't got to keep changing. I'm trying to change somebody.
Yeah, like you went from, man, that's so true, bro. Because I know you remember even just growing up from like middle school to high school to college. And then, of course, after, like, people went from like, I'm going to be hood. Then I'm going to be preppy. I'm gonna be urban or something. Like, people just shifting.
But deep down,
things.
Goofy as hell.
Yeah, like,
don't want to be goofy.
If you was a laughing dude, I've been goofy.
Don't take shit
It's
serious.
been me. I have been me since day one. That in one
no
aspect.
matter what hood you in.
In what aspect, I'm a laugh. It's just me. I'm a laugh. Around the hardest in the building, I'ma laugh because I'm a goofy person. That's just me. But just be true to yourself, and man, of course I'm learning every day to just continue to be true to myself, bro. For real.
Yeah. Now,
for real.
Before we end, I think it's right to say stuff like, if you, no, it go both ways. I don't even know what I'm saying, because if you a drinker, it's the same thing. So I was overthinking it, but it's the same thing. If she a drinker or he a drinker, you know what I'm saying? Now, at the end of the day, if you're an alcoholic, or you drink a lot, or you a pothead, and that's not, and you don't get shit done because you're a pothead or whatever it is, and that's your fault, probably shouldn't be in a relationship anyway.
You should be working on yourself.
You should be working on yourself.
You're right.
So for people out there who get in relationships expecting somebody to conform to them, it goes the same thing to you. You shouldn't have gotten in a relationship yourself.
Yeah.
So we good.
That's another one in the books. Another step.
Hey, let's get a woman on the show.
Let's get a woman. Let's do it.
Let's get a woman on the show.
We just gotta, book the session and get them in.
I'm willing to battle.
Let's do it.
I'm willing to battle.
You ready to have you ready to have that discussion? Because
I think I know a little something.
Yeah. You ready to go back?
I'm not apologetic about it.
And everything on our show, of course, is opinions. Like, we're not trying to tell,
we ain't talking no BS either.
Yeah, we talking facts, but we not just making stuff up.
It's a lot of shows, podcasts out there who make they glory off of just talking, what they think people want to hear, when they ain't even living the life that they talking. We ain't on here talking about none of that stuff, man. We real open about our status. I know I'm a married man. I ain't looking for nothing out here, and I ain't gonna be trying to say men should be. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I'm out here just living the life, cheating and the nightlife. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people out there that a lot of talk shows and stuff out there where they living the opposite of what their whole character is. We ain't out here doing all that.
That's true.
We really just men talking. All we did was add a camera to it. It's a little more organized than what the usual conversations are, but we ain't out here trying to fake who we are, thinking we gonna get trying to get a whole bunch of views just because we faking who we are.
Nah.
People don't listen.
Yeah.
Because it's real.
We just putting it on stamp. So we do have a YouTube channel coming soon. We will
it's
put
gonna
that.
be MenRmen.
Well, we got to check availability and all that stuff. But yeah, hopefully, MenRmen is available. But we do have a YouTube channel coming soon. Still follow us on Instagram, MenRmen Houston on Instagram, and
we're gonna be on IGTV. We're gonna put this on there too, because we recording too.
Yeah.
By the way, all the audio folks, we are recording ourselves on video as well. So check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. We everywhere, man. So we just appreciate the listen, appreciate the feedback. Continue to chime in and let us know what you think. Anybody that want to be on the show and you got something to say, let us know. I think we should open it up to listeners too. Like, let us know.
If you got something to say and you want to talk, you feel like you want to come on the show and maybe just hang out with us, chill and just have a discussion.
Yeah, we can have an open discussion, open MenRmen too. Exactly. We can do that for all the men. We can do that, and we can have a session with all the women.
Exactly. We can bring everybody on the show. So if you got something to say, or you want to tell the world something and put it out there, let us know, man. Definitely give us feedback and continue to listen for sure. And it's been another episode. We out. Appreciate y'all.